So artificial intelligence and virtual sex are things that are being used now. So this is very devastating, but synthetic sex is a growing problem in our society. Can you believe it? Of course, we see some of these late night commercials or something, and you think nobody really does that. But apparently, thanks to a link from Fight the New Drug, I recently saw an interview by co-hosts Philip Schofield and Holly Willoughby on the British Morning Show this morning, featuring a UK dad with a life-size silicone sex doll that hangs out with his wife and kids. This might sound like a creepy plot to a futuristic movie, but this is happening. I'm sorry if there are children around. It doesn't get much worse than this. Basically, this man, he spent $4,700 developing a specialized, hyper-realistic robot that he gave a name to, a female name, and this is becoming the new thing. When, people like Yuval Noah Harari and Klaus Schwab and people like that talk about, us becoming, at one with robots and becoming, both human and robot, and how they're trying to migrate the two of those together. Did we ever think that one day someone might decide they never need to marry because they have the sex doll? This is destroying human connection. This is aberrant to God's heart. All of this, and honestly, like, I'm reading about the virtual sex, and then, what this is going to do to our society. These experts are telling people that these dolls are there to, hey, get a doll, it's going to help you. But what's actually coming out of all of this is that what they're saying is this could have potential catastrophic damage to the human psyche. It's going to change people. Who needs a woman if you got, one of these devices? And of course you're alone when you die. Of course your senior years will be spent with a sex doll that never changes, and maybe you'll have to change up the sex doll once in a while. But what I'm saying is, you don't have friends. You don't have family. You're destroying the fabric. When God said to love one another, he didn't say love your robot. He wants us to love one another. And the fact that what is really happening is that child molesters, why are we seeing so many? Why is it that ministers of the gospel of Jesus Christ have so many, we're seeing so many stories of people being very sick with very bad actions towards children? I'm guessing, and I think I would be right, that behind all of that is porn. It's a huge problem. So I wonder if out there, and as you're watching, some of you, if there can be a dedication to making your home a porn-free place, to making your life porn-free, to having accountability issues or factors set up, maybe some sort of app or whatever, if it's that serious that you need to do this, and maybe have an honest conversation with your spouse, something that's not happening as much either, an honest conversation like, is this something you struggle with? Would you be honest with me? How can we make sure that this doesn't affect our family? How can we make sure it doesn't affect the kids? How do we have honest conversations with our teenagers about pornography and the harms that it causes?